Yeah, Baba. Yeah, Baba. It's neat.
Hello, tell me from your time. I'm a friend. Wa tu ke mani tete TV. O ira don ake o fe be ni o kwem. O find ke be ken no ko mi ne boy mo de ni o subscribe ke o ye jomo ko no mo no chombo le ke o comment section e ngon na wa ake ona be ni o kwem. O find awon bote mi no ka se gbe o le mene ye polling wo ba fi bo na be ni chon e mene ogba agbeke o ba fi small polling ko bo na be ni chon polling e bo le e ha ni odna akashi sometimes some of the stories ni ofio ani lele ake nibi ni me you ye stories ni ofio me ani me ni a interview or am pen am you allo generally na kanji the way ni Ghana be feel or born be ni chon no one small pose now don't get me wrong now. Polls it's just a snapshot in time. So no ni ma abone global info analytics no na me fi and I'm a first quarter poll no jino ni am release e born beninchon second quarter e ba nye chaki born beninchon but at least habo the way ni Ghana be feel or ni aje afile shishin born beninchon ni kaji woken ya o na ke kaji channel na ke no amonto na ni dun so me wale MPBB ele if you ma ke ameni ba fe mobo December elections na born beninchon so wakafite be kula ani wabote miole. The first one in Kamabo is a poll ages between once again global info analytics say a sample size is over 5,000. No one I put a lot of weight in their polls. Bona benichon polling usually a sample size da bona benichon a habo a better nine fenoni sample size da bona benichon. So once again bear in mind this app sample over 5,000 people. So nake sample size da wa dienche bona so nya wajanshike ages between 18 to 35. Now, what I compare in 2020, Beni I'm a vote. In 2024, Beni I'm a vote. So anyway, what I call like this is the youth block here Ghana. Ages between 18 to 35. So come on. Fairly screen now in 2020, 54% of I'm a voting Nana Addo, Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Ages between 18 to 35 group I'm a vote 54% to Nana Addo, 45% for John Dramani Mahama. Born Benicho, need the youth vote. Any track in 2020, Nana Addo a win. No, I call like the youth vote. Now in 2024, come on, ni apole mena apole come on 53% ke I'm about vote John Dramani Mahama as compared to 36% ni ke I'm about vote Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Alan Chairmantin Eba with 6%. Ke other small political parties with 3%. So that tells you I can near a flip, come on. In 2020, Nana Addo win youth vote by 54%. KG poll ni first quarter global info BFA ni track John Dramani Mahama but win with just about the same margin, 55%. Ona Benincho, Dr. Bawumia a poll 36%. Alan not 6% of the vote. Bona Benincho. So Nakashi ni efe chaki. Bona ame ba shame wa di enche MPBB in kebo no go kula malaka. Now now performance of government te a modern boy yo te bona Benincho and a modern aloe boy modern now 52% red there no now 52% ke government I'm mark as poor or very poor. So MPP government Ghana be ni apola me 52% ke I'm mark me poor as very or very poor. Now 6% G many ke I'm mark me as excellent or many mena me ye na me turn equal issue me no imagine I can 6%. Now 29% ke I'm mark me very good alo good. Bona ni 13% ke I'm mark me average. So majority of Ghanaians performance of the MPP government 52 by 52%. I mention go very poor, low poor. Ni chwa ka me bo mo de nkula. Amesha. Amesha by 52%. And no mean if you go by these numbers ne enye hold all the way till December. It's not a whole day depending on the way the economy like I said, a day in politics is like a lifetime. Bona Benicho December, it's a lifetime in politics. Bona Benicho but if you go by these numbers, ni enye hold there 52% of Ghanaians makame poor, alo very poor. Now, standard of living. Abigana biake under MPP ame administration ameshile alo ehiko alo FA West. Bona Beninchon standard of living. So now come on. Keji many make ame standard of living ameshile that's all it is. Yeah, okay, this one is between January ni Ajeafile shishi ke April ni over ni insumono wa feel confused. Now, abi neke sanene in January. Bona ni April ne nwe amebi na kansane no bona Beninchon. So abi me in January ake te ameshin le yote na kan me no asa abi ame in April ne nwe ake te ameshin le yote. Now, in January 20% ke ameshin le ete ojogbang. Bona Beninchon. See, kwamo April ni abi the same people okay nyeke January na abi nye shinle ete ojogba April na abi ame 19% ke ameshinle ete ojogba ni track na ke normal it drop by a percentage point. So oba call ke ye bene ye no e chakiku. Bona Beninchon cause boli in polling there is a plus or minus ni sometimes a boli lo na can room for errors. Bona Beninchon. So many make na kan oba na ke shi ameshinle e chakiku now abi many make ameshinle efite kula in January 54% ke ameshinle FA West efite amount on April na be me the same sanye me 51% ke ameshinle efite. Now many me ake ameshinle echakeku beni eyo in January na kano ji bene fe ne in 22% January ameke ameshinle echakeku bene eyo na kano eyo in April ne ni abi ameke 24% ke na kanji beni ameshinle yo echakeko beni yo January na kan no ji beni yo many make amea opinion in January was 4% ni April ne 6%. So ba na ke okwe standard of living there pretty much ke of a plus or minus asanishko makwe am a plus or minus when it comes to errors ni yo me ko ni ke chomo but pretty much standard. If you know anything about polling there oba na ke be no chakeko standard of living many na be ame in January on aga standard of living is pretty much the same, improved, worsened, unchanged, no opinion, difference ni me a percentage or two. Bona Beninchon. So bana ke noko chake gukula. Now, a very interesting one una be has got to do with the free SHS. Ona. So Akekwamo, do you share the view that it is time to review the free SHS education policy? So a big Ghana be ake no free SHS ne ni da na you are Kenya kwe amount on as an review no. Anyway, it has been a contention in Ghanaian politics. MPP be again, negate aga review, no feno ye fine. NDC be again, about review President Mahama, about review one again, CSOs, born civil society organizations, various stakeholders within the education sector. I mean, kake free SHS say, a need or review. See, government ne come to allow me that be now. Many children Ghana be care, come on, get me screen no. 67% of Ghana be care, yes, free SHS say it needs a review. Bona Beninchon. So when I get government, they are out of touch. 67% of Ghanaians care lele free SHS it needs a review. Bona Beninchon. Whereas 24% care that be a needy review. Actually, nakano agbene 9% care amebe opinion. Bona. So by three quarters. Bona Beninchon. By at least 3/4 of the population in Kebuake, because that's almost 70%. Bona Beninchon. So that's almost 7 out of 10 Ghanaians in Kebuake. Free SHS it needs a review. Sunny a review 67%. That's almost 70. Bona Beninchon. So 7 out of 10 Ghanaians in Kebuake, the free SHS it needs a review. Now, Kwamo Agbeneu abi me ake Do you believe that the free SHS policy has brought financial relief to you or your household? So free SHS policy any job of you when it comes to shikani ekole overspend otherwise on education. 61% of Ghanaians say yes. Lele free SHS any way job of you in terms of shikani ekole overfit education. Now 31% ke dabi. I'm a joke kwame. If you could know where kwame, I'm in a different school. Now, many make up be sure it's about 8% born a Benicho. So, like I said, free SHS to mo Beni you a channel no dane. Kemo go kebo ake free SHS Jane Papania e male. We be any Amerani le Ojogbang. Now I think it is long overdue for a review. No mo fame on by December election say Sunny a boy wa modern koni a review born a Benicho a review free SHS policy ne because lele it's a good thing 61% ke bring am some sort of financial relief born a Benicho so onyo okoni ochafon. Right. Okay. I will move on to another interesting story. A very contentious story. Only in Ghana has got to do with the LGBTQ plus bill. Apasi Ghana. Benyele ake eke sanjim pie bani apase efe sanjim baba. Oh, now. Abi by religion. Born abeninchon. Many o support to ake and the parliament a person can bill. So support for decision by Parliament to approve the anti-LGBTQ plus bill. Now, come on. Christopher ni abia menaka insani. Come on. 60% of Christopher I'm a supporter ake Ghana a pass in a bill. Bona. Now, 31% Christopher dabi I'm a supporter. Bona Benicho. Now, 9% of Christopher they don't have an opinion on it. So by 6 out of 10 Christians in Kakeshi, I'm a supporter. Akeshi a pass and I can build. 3 out of 10 Christians that be was supporting Ake a pass and I can build. 1 out of 10, 9% in Kakeshi, they don't have an opinion. Now, yeah, when Yeme Islam be at the same question, and you support Ake Parliament a pass against LGBTQ plus bill 61%. So just about the same number with the Christian group born a Benicho by 61%. When Yeme Islam be a I'm a supporter ake a pass in I can bill 30% I'm a supportee born a Benicho. So banake when Yeme Christopher ke when Yeme Islam be I'm a number say pepe once again plus or minus pepe born a Benichon and 9% same thing they don't have an opinion. Now traditional religion many meje Islam bi jame ni je Christopher bi ajame obana ga ma me no me say le yeshmo amele interestingly they are a little receptive, if I should say, to the LGBTQ plus BA I'm a course born a Benicho because it dropped by about 20 percentage points compared to what Christopher or Islam by 46% I'm a supporter, 41% I'm a supporter, 13% they don't have an opinion. So banake when yemeni ameya asomo alo ameja Islam they are a little receptive born a Benicho to LGBTQ plus B a course and that's very interesting. Now others say be mo fe mo nefutu so by 29% I'm a supporter, 53% I'm a supporter na can be ni 18% they don't have an opinion. Now non-religious but many I'm a benoko klami they don't belong to any religious body 59% I'm a supporter, 34% I'm a supporter, ni 7% I'm a bad opinion. So that's a very very interesting polling right there. But what our traditional religion be born what traditional religion be any ameya somalo ameya Islam. Mind you, that is different from non-religious. Born a Benichon traditional religion when yemeni ameja wo ancestors born a Benichon alo amwa ameya menyumo ina ameja ismo ni machame no conclude because sometimes I think I get wo fear mistake wo chame ni bi ko me born a Benichon. So there you have it. Now generally abiake onanoni nchombo it's by religion, right? So biana big generally the Ghanaian populace do you support the decision by Parliament of Ghana to approve the anti-LGBTQ plus bill? Bona. So a big Ghana be fair as now. In the first one in for religion based on religious affiliation. Now when Ghana collectively be by 59 percentage points and Ghana be yes, I'm a supporter LGBTQ plus B and 32% care dabi in 9% care I'm a better opinion. So once again it's going against the MPP because mind you MPP BIG many I'm a sumoni Akufo-Addo MPP I'm a sumoni I'm a bass sign again bill any majority of MPP politicians call Buame to yeah even though I'm a chimo I'm a voting bill parliament but they are not really in favor of the bill ne Bona Benincho so it is something go against MPP because NDC be about Sam George and Dafe Mekpo bill kete court ke ama menyemi chimo so once again on majority of Ghanaians I'm in support the cause and that will go in favor of the NDC. Ni MPP be with their leader as Akufo-Addo ni esumo ni eba sign ni bill alo kabata bia ne sign ko bill oba na ke ene eba go against the keji me ba dumo no na me ba vote now. So let's see if the president does not assent to the bill, will that influence how you vote in the December elections? Once again, are you LGBTQ plus B a bill no? A chono kwa ke keji president Akufo-Addo benye kabata bia ne sign ko bill lolo. So abia ke ane keji a sign bill and eba influence both decision ni eba fita ni bi no ba kwa no ko ba fon shiki in December lo bona beninchon. Ni ke okwe 50% of Ghanaians ke da bi keji assign bill or assigning bill no influence am a decision bona if it ani bi na me ba kwe ni amekba fon shikie shikwamo 37% ke if it ani bi na me ba kwe ni amekba fon shikie bona. So once again the 37% ne party ni e ba go against will be the MPP bona ni 13% ke they don't have an opinion like ameje amesani igba amena now I want to work another poll ni Benin vote in 2020 ke 2024 ne the way ni ameba vote now in 2020 come by religion Jamoni meja Beni ame vote bona alo ame voting party in 2020 ke 2024 ne Jamoni meja anwe na kan jamo Beni ame moni ame fe ame yake ame ba fon shiki ya boli gam ngbela mon like ame fio ba. So let's go in there. So 2020 votes by religion bona so ke okwe in 2020 55% of Christians ame vote Nana Akufo-Addo ni 44% vote John Dramani Mahama bona 40 shike okwe in 2024 nge pose enyone ngbangmele side by side kono na fe shike okwe in 2024 flip eko 53% of Christians ke ameba vote John Dramani Mahama ni 37% of Christians ke ameba vote Dr. Bawumia 7% ke ameba vote Alan Chermantin bona benincho so bana ga no se fe flip now ka wate wanyeme Islam bia no kwamo in 2020 44% of ame vote Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni 54% vote John Dramani Mahama. John Dramani Mahama ke okwe 2024 na me say esa maintain na no me say ye wonyeme Islam bi ate no actually improve kla in 2024 61% ameba vote John Dramani Mahama ni 32% ke ameba vote Dr. Bawumia. So tumobena me kwa ke Dr. Bawumia le ba fe first muslimi ne ba ye president onake wonyeme muslimin bi echi amekula onake there are different factors ni consider no klafi the religious factor agbene traditional religion bi 47% of ame vote Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2020 50% vote John Dramani Mahama she in 2024 by 57% ene wo ba na ga normal flip wa adenche ame ba vote John Dramani Mahama ni 34% ke ame ba vote Dr. Bawumia Alan Chermantin a poll at 4%. Now ke okwe others 46% ame vote Nana Addo Dankwa in 2020 She in 2024 58% ke ameba vote ya John Dramani Mahama, whereas this same group in 2020 John Mahama na 52% so improved by 6 percentage points in 2024. 37% be ke ameba vote ya Dr. Bawumia, 4% ke eba vote ya Alan Chiamanti. So once again wana ke MPP na me say it drop. Now non-religious, many they don't belong to any sort of religion. Now in 2020 55% of ame voting Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. She ni 44% voting John Dramani Mahama. She monkwamo in 2024 54% ke ameba voting John Dramani Mahama. Ni 33% ke ameba voting Dr. Bawumia. Alan a poll 11% of naka mayor. So naka once again no me say a flippy wadienche on almost every single one of them. No, excuse me. The only one a flippy poor John Dramani Mahama a improve numbers and niji wanyeme Muslimi be 2020 a winner by 54%. She poor name kewake keja fair election say amount on based on the first quarter number say if I win by 61 percentage points. Bona beninchon. So now and it work by ethnic groups. This is also very, very interesting. I work voting here by ethnic groups. Bona. So once again 2020 ke 2024 na mesin kababwe. Now Akan group be bona beninchon mo fe mo ni you Akan mo so bole ame fe ni Akan shikpon fit aye kan fante o tri o bona beninchon fe Akan So in 2020 Nana Addo win ame by 69 percentage points compared to John Dramani Mahama in 29 points. She in 2024 come on John Dramani Mahama increased from 29 to 38 percentage points. So that's almost about 10% swing. Bona Benicho. This is very, very huge. It is very, very, very huge. Bona Benicho. It's not a small swing. 10 percentage point swing. Very, very huge. Now, Dr. Bawumia win by 51 percentage points. Now, Wanyeme Gwan B. Bona Gwan B. In 2020, Nanado win by 44%. John Dramani win by 55% points. So Wanyeme Gwan, 44% of them vote for Nana Akufo-Addo in 2020. Ni John Dramani Mahama win by 55%. She come in 2024. Come on, say echake wadienche. John Dramani Mahama a winner by 62%. 62%. Dr. Bawumia Bana only 29%. Once again, compare Akufo-Addo 44% and in 2020. Obana can number say it drop wadenche. Gandangbe na woi gama shikon gama nganomi ashe du keteke one in 2020 Akufo-Addo na 35% of the vote. Yeah, Gandangbe Shiponjiano. And John Dramani Mahama a win by 64%. She come on 2024 come on once again another upward swing. John Dramani Mahama a increase na ganama by almost 15%. Ya Gandangbe Shiponjiano allow many identify ake Gandangbe B di ame. John Dramani Mahama ke afonshiki amontone ba win by 79 points, almost 80%. Bona Benicho. Whereas in 2020, a win only by 64%. A win can group with 64%. This time around, 79%. Ni Dr. Bawumia Bana 17%. Now, another one. Wanyeme ewe biye wanyeme pepe jam wagame waga ewe biye ekometo gbeme kometo ojiwo. Ke okwe in 2020 Nana Akufo-Addo na 33% of ame votes. John Dramani Mahama na 67% of wanyeme ewe biya vote. In 2024 common number say John Dramani Mahama once again increased by 8 percentage points. Eba win ame by 75% of the votes. And Dr. Bawumia Bana only 18% of the votes. Alaun efe 6%, ke 2%, ke 4% ye jeme. Now, Mole Dagbani in 2020 Akufo-Addo na 40% of ame vote. John Dramani Mahama na 59% of our votes. See in 2024 John Dramani Mahama poll ne a lead by 65%. Ni Dr. Bawumia na 30% of the vote. On a bias remorse say Ghana be ame shwa me wa. You can tell like look Ghana be ejegbe eshwa me wa ake ame from Oshiki MPPB ne. What ya ingbe Germa ethnic group na chwa me Germa. I am not sure. Shiba if I'm like no north no. Ko okwe hello, Ofani Inlay. I don't want to give you any wrong information. Inlay, I spell like G-U-R-M-A. Inlay ethnic group. Niji Ofani call Ofani kewo comment section. Koni makasi. Akufo-Addo win by 67% of the vote in 2020. John Dramani Mahama not 29% of the vote. She come on, in 2024, John Dramani Mahama appreciate the number say to 48%. So that is it is interesting. Bona Beninchon about 20% swing. Bona Beninchon from 2020, not 29% in 2020. Shamontone a poll at 48% with Naken group. And Dr. Bawumia a poll at 35%. Alan Chermantin a poll at 12%. Grushi, Wanyeme Grushi. 2020, Akufo-Addo now 41% of the vote. Ni John Dramani Mahama not 55% of the vote. See 2024 voting intention say come on. John Dramani Mahama appreciate again by 10 percentage points, 65%. Ni Dr. Bawumia ebana 16%, ni Alan 11%. Wanyeme Monday be 55% jibeni ame vote ha Akufo-Addo ni 45% vote ha John Dramani Mahama. She come on in 2024 voting election intention say John Dramani Mahama a poll at 42%, so a normal drop by 3% once again plus or minus. So John Dramani Mahama with Monday group it's about the same. Bona Beninchon ni Dr. Bawumia a poll at 42%, so banagele a drop by about 7 percentage points. Alan a poll at 15%, so that's very interesting. Now other may identify with any other ethnic group. Ke Okwe in 2020 39% of ame vote ha Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo ni 59% vote ha John Dramani Mahama. She in 2024 voting election intentions, 64% of Ameke ameba voting ha John Dramani Mahama. 24% peke ameba voting ha Dr. Bawumia. Alan a poll at 4%. Bona Beninchon. So energy first part of the poll ni Nkebambo. Next week in another part of the poll ni Nkebambo. She keju okwano ni Nkiabo mene onake MPPB ameba have tough time wa dienche. Bona Beninchon eba fein easy me kula so na can breaking the 8 telephone yake nuchumoni ameyoni isana amechunda ni breaking the 8 eba ba no sano na ke je no ko bibio kula because ke okwana me say obana ke in almost all the categories say President Mahama appreciate by about 10 percentage points, whereas Dr. Bawumia ke okwena mesni Akufo-Addo na in 2020 Dr. Bawumia na mesefe a drop ni the way ni economy yale ke the way ni doom software the way ni no fe no miewa. I don't think I get numbers ne ba check it that much by December. Bona Beninchon. So MPPB I think they are in for a battle. Bona Beninchon. But once again, like I said, polling, you always take polling with a pinch of salt, Bona, because a reflector only a snapshot in time. It does not necessarily mean I get these numbers no generally but reflect exactly in December. That be a working this is the way you may feel on 4 months from now. Can no check Ghana my feelings ba check no ba na numbers ne ken mahabo no ibasa iba check Bona Beninchon. But if you go by the first quarter numbers any global info analytics pole obana NDCB about winning they will about winning by a huge margin because nana do numbers say no can compare noni Dr. Bawumia na a basic and another poll from Ghana Web online poll na me fi no Dr. John Dramani Mahama lewu a win by a wide margin. Bona Beninchon. So there you have it. Oiradon ball many of back and what polling Bona Beninchon. Oiradon ake ofe beni okwemi o Friday keji o ye jomoko no smo no chon ke o comment section en kan no fe no ni akewo je metwa no manye jino afo no bye bye.
Yeah, baba. Yeah, baba. It's neat. Them say you want to chop my